Happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. That is right. It is an extra special day. Extra floral, extra everything, extra aloha because it is my wife's 40th birthday. I just want to say happy birthday to my wife, Rena Owens. Thank you so much for everything you do for us and the family, and enjoy your special day. Welcome to Club 40. Baby, we just getting started. We're gonna go into our 40s. We're gonna turn up. It is time to become our very best selves. Happy birthday again. And before we get into the show, you know what I gotta do. I gotta say mahalo to Long's Drugs for all of their support. Make sure we're popping in there for our everyday needs and making Long's Drugs a part of our day. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Wow, the Big West Commissioner's Cup. Some of you may be wondering, what is that? Well, it's a points system that's awarded to the Big West's conference, all 11 teams that throughout their sports programs accumulate points based on their regular season standings, championships, and all of the above. So basically what I'm saying is our University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors as a whole right now is sitting at second in the Big West Commissioner's Cup. This is the highest we've had in recent years. And with baseball still finishing up, there is a chance we could squeak into the lead. And this would be a huge accomplishment for us. Yeah, we've got national championships. And that is great. That is great for that one sport. But collectively, to be at the top in a conference, that speaks volumes to where we are as a program, as a state, and top down, right? AD, all the way down to the head coaches, position coaches, and all the athletes that are currently here, that have been here, and that want to come here and play college sports. And so congratulations to our program, to all the athletes, because at the end of the day, hey, we got to go out there and perform. Right? We can have the best coaches, but if we're not buying in, if we're not showing up on game days and doing what we have to do and doing all the things that's preached to us, playing for the person next to us, without that, we don't have a chance at winning the Commissioner's Cup. So placing, in the tops of the Big West Commissioner's Cup. So hats off to you guys. Hats off to all the athletes who are student athletes. Let's not forget about that. Being a collegiate athlete isn't just about playing sports. We got to manage school. We got to manage personal life. Some have jobs. Some have families. And so, this thing goes deep. And I was there. I know what it's about. I know how much work gets put into this thing. And so I just want to say congratulations. Keep going. UH baseball, no pressure. No pressure to you guys. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Play ball. And just work on finishing the season strong. We got that momentum. Let's continue to build off of that. But big congrats, University of Hawaii sports. We on the rise, baby. And speaking about our UH baseball team, they're headed to UC San Diego, where they have a chance to finish its first winning season in 10 years. Wow. I talked about the Commissioner's Cup, but we, as a baseball team, we've got our focus, right? And I have to dial this back into the perspective of a coach, of a player on a team. Hey, we got to narrow our focus. We're not worried about what's going on outside of this dugout, right? We're not worried about those things. We're worried about the next pitch, and that's all that matters, right? And I think they've had that approach this last stretch of the season. Like I said, we've been on the rise, playing our best ball. And, hey, it's hard not to think about some of those outside things. Like I said, I've been there, done that as an athlete. And for some athletes, it's motivating. Hey, it's what gets you going. Hey, I wanna help this team have its first winning season in 10 years. I wanna help this team, we wanna help push us over that threshold to become number one for the Commissioner's Cup. right? Those things there. Some guys get motivated by that, but some guys have the ability to narrow their focus and focus on what's right in front of them. And so, hey, whatever type of athlete you are, continue to do what drives you. And just continue to trust in the coaches. Coach Hill has got you guys on a path that's built for success, in my opinion. You guys have proved that. And so good luck this weekend. Get it done. And like I said, one pitch at a time. We're all behind you. Let's go, Bows. Our Rainbow Wahine sailing team is headed to Louisiana for the national championships. Wow. This is big time. I've never really been into sailing or, followed it a whole lot, but I do know what it's about. And I do know that it takes a team effort. And I do know one thing. When you're out there, in sports, there's a lot of things that you can control. Certain sports, you have control of certain things. But when you're out there in the elements, water, current, wind, it's an in-game adjustment constantly, right? Which way did the wind switch on you? Whoever's controlling the sail, we got to turn that thing. Hey, again, I don't know all the moving parts on a sailing team, but I know that it is a full team effort. It cannot get done with one person. And so I want to wish you guys good luck. Don't, it just brings me back again to the Duke Kahanamoku story, Waterman, where the first time he traveled outside of Hawaii and went to go compete in a swimming meet in a pool where the water was colder and just a different element. And it was a shock. It was a surprise. And he had to learn from that. And in sports, the teams, the athletes, those people who have the ability to make those quick adjustments, to adapt themselves to the environment, and then let their natural athletic abilities take over, and let those instincts take over, those are the ones that end up winning. Those are the ones that become great. And so go out there and become great. Believe in yourself, believe in that team, and believe that you guys will adjust to the environment and overcome that. Right? And just like Duke did, become a champion. Let's go, Bows. In most sports, it's all about the team aspect. It takes the team to win a championship in most team sports. And, it does feel good, though, to get recognized for the individual work that you put in. You don't become a great player by sitting around and just, being there. You got to put in the time. You got to grind it out. And, because you're trying to prepare, you're trying to make yourself the best player you can be for your team. And what comes with that? That comes with you being great, making plays. And when you make plays on the field, you get recognized for it. And we had 4 members of our University of Hawaii Rainbow Wahine softball team get recognized as all-conference players, starting out with the first team. We got 2 first-team all-conference players. Navai Kaupe, she is a senior shortstop, and she credits her skills to her brother, who was drafted by the Mets back in 2012, Brendan Kaupe, and now he is a coach at Maui High. So, hey, they say the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Siblings, I've got kids of my own. They're competitive all day long. So I can see how that competitiveness would drive a younger sister to pursue her best self. So congrats, Navai. Continue to do your thing, and good luck next year in your future endeavors. And freshman pitcher Brianna Lopez also made first team all-conference. Congratulations, Brianna. You've got a bright future ahead of you. Hey, but remain humble. It's great to get these individual awards, but use it as motivation to fuel yourself in the off-season. Hey, you got to want more. Every off-season, I continue to make new goals for myself, to keep myself accountable, to keep me hungry, to keep me fired up. And so good luck there. Congrats. Have a great off-season. And we've got a second teamer, Maya Nakamura, and honorable mention, Kaena Keli'i. So congratulations to you 4 on a great season individually, and as a team, you know, it's always great to come together and celebrate. So I hope you guys are doing just that, celebrating these awards. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this Aloha Friday. It's still beautiful. It's wet and rainy out, but it is still beautiful. We are in Hawaii. I love it. Enjoy the weekend. Relax, reset, recover, like I always encourage you to do. Mahalo again to Long Drugs for all of your support. And happy birthday once again to my queen, Rena Owens. Aloha.